Hello guys and welcome back to another BTS video. Now as I'm recording this, I just finished the Bangon 7 video, like the long guy, the 40-minute guy. I just finished that. I'm recording this like immediately after, so anything you guys say in the comments I haven't read yet. But more importantly though, this video we're going to be watching, respect your seniors, mock your juniors, BTS lesson on respect. Now, I've been trying to watch the video for a decent bit. I'll be honest. I think when the comments that told me to watch had like 20 likes on it, I'm like, oh shit, okay. So you guys really want me to watch the video? And I was gonna watch the hardships video. I think I might watch it after. It really depends. What if I feel like it? I want me to be real. It really depends. If I watch this video, I'm like, damn, this video looking kind of short. You know, like, fuck, I might as well watch all three in one day. You guys get 3 uploads in one day. You know what I'm saying, which is good for you guys. But yeah, it's your first video about me. I don't have the book on me, but the what's it? I get the book. Hold on. Okay, I have the book. This is the manga right here. This is the manga I started off. I'm not sure how you say this. Is it Chako? Or Cheho, or something. This basically started off. It's your first video. This manga started the BTS journey. I'm like, what, 4 or 5 videos in? You know what I'm saying? So I'm very, you know what I'm saying, baby army member. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can call myself that, because when I call myself army, people didn't like that, which I feel like it's fair enough. I didn't call myself army though. I suggested. Well, I was like, "Am I army in my title?" And they didn't like that. So I feel like I can call myself baby army. No one corrected me when I said that. So I fight. I'm self-proclaimed baby army. But I feel like I am yapping a lot. Yeah, I'm interested to see what the video could be about, because y'all wanted me to watch it really bad. So I guess I'm just interested to see what could happen. I want to be honest. So I guess they're trying to it. Okay, got the subs on, so I just started.
In one of the
Oh, also, not even 2 seconds in, I already paused. Bora City magazine, you the goat. No, shout out to you. Shout out to you. All right, let me go back. Hold on.
In one of the latest episodes of Run Jin of BTS had 4 famous guests, a singer and 3 comedians. As comedians do, the first thing they do when they enter the room is joke about being there with ulterior motives. They each want to promote something, but this is no problem. A lot of guests do this. What has really started a lot of conversations within the BTS fandom is the reason why one of these comedians accepted the invitation.
진이하고 약간 사연이 좀 있는 게 셰프님 집에서 내가 맛있는 거 먹으면서 얘기하다가 나한테 섭섭함을 한번 토론한 적이 있어.
제가요? 제가요?
기대가 있어야 섭섭한 거 아니에요?
그러니까 나도 BTS가 나한테 섭섭한 거.
너무 부럽다.
나 너무 궁금해. 뭐지?
예전에 뭐 어떤 방송에서 나한테 인사를 했는데 내가 인사를.
Okay, I'm gonna let him cook, but this is very weird. I feel like it's very like it's given like bully. I don't know. It's like I know I make jokes about like people making like, oh, like he bully a BTS member, but like it's given like I don't know how to really explain it. It's something that you gotta have to experience yourself for you to recognize it. But obviously they're very blatant with it. But normally be like kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna say hidden, but that's not really the word I'm looking for. But I'm gonna go back a little bit so I can hear what they saying fully.
내가 맛있는 거 먹으면서 얘기하다가 나한테 섭섭함을 한번 토론한 적이 있어.
제가요? 제가요?
기대가 있어야 섭섭한 거 아니에요?
그러니까 나도 BTS가 나한테 섭섭한 거.
너무 부럽다.
나 너무 궁금해. 뭐지?
예전에 뭐 어떤 방송에서 나한테 인사를 했는데 내가 인사를 잘 안 받아서.
전혀 기억은 안 나는데 너무하신 거 아니에요? 너무한 거지.
그래서
내가 다 섭섭하다.
너무 섭섭하다.
다리에 힘 풀린 주저앉았잖아. 내가 너에게 그건 아니지. 그건 아니지. 근데 중요한 건 그것도 풀 겸 바로 달려.
좋습니다.
This seems like it's not that big of a deal. This comedian is jokingly apologizing about a past awkward situation, and Jin is joking about it as well. This incident is so insignificant to Jin that he cannot even remember what happened, and he had no problem inviting this comedian to his show. So why is this moment being debated by fans? The answer is a little more complicated than it seems, so please let me finish the full idea. As BTS started growing in popularity, it only became more and more evident evident how truly extreme, normalized, and damaging power dynamics can be in the South Korean entertainment industry. Most K-pop fans are aware of the importance of respecting your seniors or 선배님s that exists not just in K-pop but in South Korea.
I
It's
think
a
I won't
cultural
lie. Unironically, I find the bowing thing. I think that's kind of cool though. Like, see someone that's like, oh, like your senior walks in the room, I'm saying you bow your head, and then I do see the memes for anime. Maybe because I see about the channel. I would watch a lot of anime here, anime all around. But like when they like when they bow their head like super low to the ground, where they like basically like they're like perpendicular with the ground. I find that very funny, but I don't know. I just like I forgot unironically be doing that sometimes, but only with like people that I know will like find it a little funny. I wouldn't do that to a random. That's kind of questionable. I'm gonna go back to them.
normalized and damaging power dynamics can be in the South Korean entertainment industry. Most K-pop fans are aware of the importance of respecting your seniors or 선배님s that exists not just in K-pop but in South Korea. It's a cultural thing. It's in their language. It's in all their interactions. Most K-pop fans also know the power that the big three K-pop labels have. So we know that the ones with power because of age, popularity, or seniority deserve respect. Junior groups should bow down to their seniors, and not lazily or there can be an scandal. Now, none
What?
of this is
Wait, wait, what? If you don't bow your head low enough, you're in a
and
scandal.
not lazily or
To bow or not to bow? Should Chinese K-pop stars inherent to Korean culture? I feel like it's just a respect thing. It's like when you're like, okay, we're two grown men, right? We don't know each other. We're in an environment. I'm gonna shake your hand. It's a respect thing. Like, I'm not gonna shake. Me not shaking your hand is not exactly rude, but it's not exactly not being rude though. So like, it's one of those things where like, if I'm in Japan and like I walk into an establishment, or if I'm in Korea, I walk to an establishment, I find something like natural. Like it's a culture thing. I mean, obviously, like, it's like one of those things where well, I guess they tend to debate like if you're not from there, should you be doing that? Like, I feel like a guy from Japan might not know you gotta like handshake somebody or a different handshake. So maybe it's like a thing where you don't know, and you're like ignorant about it. I feel that different and just straight up not doing it. So maybe it's one of those things where it's still a culture thing in the day, but I feel like if we're going somewhere, you should be like at least a little bit aware of their culture, out of just respect for the place you're going. Maybe that's just me though. I'm not sure. I might be alone in my what's it called? My opinion. I might be alone, but I'm just saying.
deserve respect. Junior groups should bow down to their seniors, and not lazily or there can be an scandal. Now, none of this is being praised or criticized by fans. What is actually being talked about now is how this dynamic is perceived by the juniors, especially the juniors with no company seniors or any kind of power. Because BTS started with no popularity, seniority, money, or power, they were expected to accept humiliation by their seniors, to not complain about it, and to show respect either way. Of course, BTS were not the only group to receive this kind of treatment, but they are the only ones who were able to completely flip the dynamic and expose it fully. BTS became the biggest group not just in K-pop but in the world. So now, the seniors who humiliated them publicly or privately a decade ago seem forced to apologize.
Yeah, what do they mean humiliate though? Like what they mean? Like they on stage? Like, oh, you look at these nobodies. Like what the fuck? Or some shit like that. Maybe she gonna show. Let her cook.
Humiliated them publicly or privately a decade ago seem forced to apologize. This creates a complicated and sometimes emotional layer to this very simple clip. Like I've mentioned, K-pop fans know about the ways in which seniors should be treated because seniors call juniors out when they don't do it. But how did the seniors treat the juniors back? In the case of BTS, the response they got when they first started was literally nothing. As artists with no power or fame, they were not approached by anyone around them. In their book Beyond the Story, BTS explains that they were given no attention at the award shows. They were dwarfed by countless established artists who were already beloved by the public. And because BTS was the only group from Big Hit Entertainment to attend, they did not have older colleagues from the company to introduce them to other artists. No one spoke to them.
Okay, so it's one of those things where like I feel like it's only I feel like it's polite to speak to like everybody in the room. I mean, obviously, if you don't like, well, it's one of those things where if I'm right next to you, I'm gonna say something to you. But if I'm not like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to really go talk to everybody in the room though. But like, if I'm next to a dude, like, we're sitting next in the basically this close to each other, right? I'm a I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? What's your name? Oh yeah, you're blah blah blah. Like it's like I don't know, being social. Like I don't know, it's a social event. So should you not be talking to people around you? So I feel that's kind of weird. Um, but I wonder if it's one of those things where like no one spoke to them, like, cause they like if they try to talk to somebody, would they just like ignore them? Like, oh yeah, I'm from BTS. They just be like, what the fuck did BTS ignore you? Love some shit, or they would just be like they sitting there and then no one say anything to them. That's just from the see actually. Let me go back a little bit.
Colleagues from the company to introduce them to other artists. No one spoke to them, and they could not approach anyone. All they could
Oh,
do was
okay.
attend
See, I didn't read that part. My fault. So they couldn't even talk to anyone. So no, they just there, just to be there, just to represent their company. Okay, I mean, that's so weird though.
spoke to them, and they could not approach anyone. All they could do was attend the award shows, step onto the stage to give brief comments and thanks, and return straight to the dormitory. The first two BTS albums had low sales that kept increasing little by little. These albums also got good audience reception. But of course, none of these matters to the industry or to other K-pop groups who were light years above them. BTS explained that this indifference by the industry didn't stop them. Let's remember that this treatment was mostly behind the scenes. We didn't know this was going on. So BTS simply stayed silent and continued fighting. What truly shocked them was their first public humiliation.
But this is they want to get like a rap. It's like a rap battle, or like I'm just getting my shit cooked and I can't say shit. Let me see. Hold on.
RM and Suga started their musical careers as underground rappers, and in some ways, they left this world to join BTS in the K-pop idol industry. This was not the easiest route to success though, because BTS's journey in the K-pop industry was so difficult. They lacked the resources and opportunities others had in the industry, and in many ways, they could have suffered less in the industry as independent artists or producers. But this risky decision and struggle didn't matter to their former friends from the rap scene. To them, BTS were just like the privileged idols from the big three, and they had to be called out. Ironically, BTS was not invited to many TV shows, so one of their first interviews was at a hip-hop podcast. This was the moment
Oh, we did see this, but I didn't understand when like it was. Okay, I'm gonna let the clip play out. So, I'll continue.
So one of their first interviews was at a hip-hop podcast. This was the moment when RM and Suga were publicly insulted. They were accused of being sellouts, wearing makeup, performing as girls, and so much more.
방탄소년단이 무대에 올라갔을 때
네.
분장을 한다는
아유,
거,
맞아요.
또 메이크업을 하는 거에 대한 어떤 힙합과 충돌되는 부분이
아니
있을 것 같은데.
그런 게 아니라 여자
하고 싶은 게 뭐예요?
네?
하고 싶은 게 뭐예요?
유리한 머리를 오가면서 그러면서 곡을 써서 파는데 불구하고
그러면 지금은 약간 임시로 돈을 벌어서
아니요 그런 뜻은 아니죠. 그걸 바꾸고 싶었어요. 그걸 바꾸고 싶었다. 뭘로? 제가 당시요
미움도 없고 아무것도 없고 뭔가 그냥 같이 같은 길을 갈 수 있었던 사람들인데
뭔가 그걸 이유로
Okay, I never seen the rest of this clip. They only played a part of it where they was talking about them wearing makeup and it's like girls. I didn't know it continue like they continue to egg it on type shit. Okay, let me go back. Hold on, because this is new to me.
벌어서
아니요 그런 뜻은 아니죠. 그걸 바꾸고 싶었어요. 그걸 바꾸고 싶었다. 뭘로? 제가 당시요
미움도 없고 아무것도
Oh
없고
wait, I ain't even pee. They got the hold on.
당시요
They got the girls in the back and they clowny. Now I gotta get on you. Now you're not gonna embarrass me now. If you were just on a little podcast, like either way, no, it's respect though. But maybe because I'm American though, maybe like it's one of the things you got respect them for. Nah, but some shit where like this, you see, it's a pride. You heard them like oh in the background too. Yeah, now I gotta violate you, bro. I'm like, you mad 'cause I'm handsome? That's what it's on. You don't wear makeup. Like, you mad 'cause I look better than you, bro? Is that what it is? Like, it's all. I can put you on some makeup too, bro. If you want some makeup, I got you, bro. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? If it's like that.
미움도 없고 아무것도 없고 뭔가 그냥 같이 같은 길을 갈 수 있었던 사람들인데 뭔가 그걸 그 유혹을 못 이기고 같이 뭔가
All of this, of course, was excused and celebrated because this is how hip-hop is. And teenagers Suga and RM were ready to respond with songs directed at everyone who insulted them, including this rapper 10 years older than them. RM said, taking an insult like that to our faces and from someone in the same industry. That was when I learned how to respond when you're walking down the street and you get slapped in the face out of nowhere. Another irony is that a TV show finally reached out to RM and BTS, and it was to talk about this incident, which they accepted, by the way.
Yo, low key though, like what year was this? Cause hold on.
Yes, and it was.
I can go back a little bit more too, cause bro's wearing a Chanel hat. He's wearing a Supreme jersey, Supreme, Playboy collab jersey. So like, I'm wondering, like, is he wearing like fake shit, or they already have emotion back then, or something? Cause I don't know. I mean, I know a lot about, not a lot about, I know a decent bit about like designer brands. Everybody knows Supreme. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, cause I feel like they was already having a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying, unless he got that from the streets. Nah, let me find out.
Is that a TV show finally reached out to RM and BTS, and it was to talk about this incident, which they accepted, by the way. Now, what intrigues me is once again, who are always the targets? There are many rappers in K-pop, and there are many underground rappers who become K-pop idols, but the ones who were called out were the easy targets, the unknown juniors, the nobodies. There is an underground rapper who in 2014 made a popular song dissing many K-pop rappers, although he became a big 3 K-pop idol himself just the next year. But that's besides the point. The interesting thing about this is that the K-pop rappers he dissed were always from small labels, never the big 3, his real competition. So of course, he had to diss RM and BTS. After BTS grew in popularity, the rapper was...
Wait, hold on. Oh wait, let me go back. What do you say? Wait, let me go back to the full lyrics.
Labels, never the big 3, his real...
Oh, so yeah, bitch though. You're not dissing the big bros. You're dissing the nieces and nephews.
competition. So of course,
what do you say? They called me a monster. I never called myself that. Y'all are all completely made of glass, much better than the basement dungeon. What? Boo! Boo! Come on, you gotta come harder than that. Like, at least call my nigga ugly or something. Like, you gotta go way harder than that. Like, what is this? Let me read it one more time. They called me a monster. I've never called myself that. You all are completely made of glass, much better than the basement dungeon? What? What? I don't know. Wait, is that it?
he had to diss RM and BTS. After BTS...
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, it was another bar. Hold on. Another bar. See, everybody pause. Right there. You see the jump right there. What do you say? Hold on, what do you say? Okay, if skills equal looks, then I'm woven in front of bulletproof glass. Who is woven? Let me see what that is. Or Juan Ben. Let me see. Juan Ben. What does he do? I don't get that. Maybe is that tough? Is that tough in Korea? Like, like if I'm tapped in, is that bar tough? Because I don't know. I mean, it seemed weak to me. I'll be honest. It should seem trash. Or she would play the video of him rapping it out. Maybe we'll look it up. Wait, let me hear how he said it. I'm looking up the video of him rapping. What's the guy's name?
This is that the K-pop rappers he dissed were always from small labels, never the big 3, his real competition. So of course,
I don't even know this nigga name. I can't look him up. Oh, you're nobody. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Fuck
had
it.
to diss RM and BTS. After BTS grew in popularity, the rapper was asked why he dissed them. But
you don't even say his name. You just say the rapper. Oh no, that's funny. That deep. Let me go back. I thought of like, what's the nigga name so I can look up the song and see like if that bitch really was like banging like that. She just like the rapper. We don't know your name, buddy.
It's real competition. So of course, he had to diss RM and BTS. After BTS grew in popularity, the rapper was asked why he dissed them, but he just gave the microphone to his CEO who answered for him, saying that rappers diss each other. In 2024, 10 years after he dissed...
No, I ain't gonna lie. In America, you dissing, that's beef. Yeah, like if you diss a nigga on the song, you want smoke. That's what it sounds like. If you dissing me in a song, it gotta be like when you see me, you gotta beat my ass. Know what I'm saying? That type shit. I mean, and higher up parts, it's when like, you diss me, you see me, you gotta kill me. Like that type shit. That type shit people be on though. I don't know. I mean, in career Jordan might not be like that, but on some shit where like you see me, like it's up. That's what it is to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being Americanized. Maybe in Korea they all be dropping little disses or whatever. But like this is like you see me like we gotta fail. You gotta like what's up? Like it's like street shit. Like what's up there? But maybe it's different. Maybe it's different though. Maybe it's different.
Saying that rappers diss each other. In 2024, 10 years after he dissed RM and BTS, the rapper admitted he was too scared of going after a big group.
그때 그런 게 있었거든요. 왜 엑소는 안 건드리? 그때 솔직한 답변으로 엑소를 건드리면 죽을 것 같으니까.
And this is something I don't see a lot.
Nah, it smell like bitch in there, bro. It smell like bitch in there. See, like if you a real hitter, like you'll diss him too. You be smoking that shit up too. Be like see, but he like I said, it smell like bitch in there. That's what it is, bro. I'm trying to pause too crazy. That's why I'm not letting the video play. But it just heated me up. Hold on.
솔직한 답변으로 엑소를 건드리면 죽을 것 같으니까.
And this is something I don't see a lot of people talking about. It's true that diss tracks are part of hip-hop, and RM and Suga know that very well. But consistently going after small rappers completely unprovoked, while purposefully avoiding confronting rappers from your same level of fame, I would say it's at the very least lame. But this pattern is common because it works. Some attribute the downfall and disbandment of certain small groups to these unprovoked confrontations by bigger artists. Just keep this in mind. The Big Three didn't debut any groups in 2013, so out of all these 2013 small groups, only BTS survived. And in a way, surviving gave them even more trouble, because as the unwelcome guests, everything and everyone was against them. People wouldn't call them by their names. They referred to them as those bulletproof best guys. So
wait, that was the diss. Wearing like the bulletproof, that shit's still trash, my nigga. I'm not giving you that shit's still trash. But now I get it now. The bulletproof. Okay. That shit's still weak though. Still trash.
By their names, they referred to them as those bulletproof best guys. So of course, the only opportunities networks gave the unwelcome guests came with false pretenses.
Now hurt your knee.
BTS was invited to perform a collaborative stage with a K-pop group 2 years their senior at the 2014 Mamas. However, this was marketed as a confrontation, not as the friendly collaborative stage they thought it would be. This trick came at the worst time for BTS. This was a somewhat small, stressful situation on top of a season full of false hope and disappointment. After the school trilogy, BTS prepared a project that put the future of their team on the line. Their first studio album, Dark and Wild, and its single, Danger. They went to the US to shoot their first show, American Hustle Life, while recording their album simultaneously in a garage. They wrote, recorded, and selected songs more diligently than ever. They planned their hardest choreography and then changed it again and again to perfection. They shoot their show until 8 p.m., then they practiced their performances all night and went to the accommodations.
Okay, I won't lie, I haven't seen this yet. I don't know if they're gonna spoil the album for me. I thought you can't really spoil it, but I mean, like, I'm not fully aware of this because I haven't got to. I haven't started season 1 yet. I'll be honest. I'm still in season 1. They talking about season 4. I'm not on that yet, bro.
Sunrise, covered in sweat. They slept for some hours and then they started shooting again. They were so sleepy, they used to sneak into the bathroom to take naps. However, their big project didn't receive any nominations. Suga said, "We suffered so much for it. So why? About this era, their book says, the grueling practice sessions leading up to the Mama performance were not solely because of the friendly competition. BTS was truly desperate. J-Hope says, all those performances for Danger were really exhausting. When we had that comeback with Danger, releasing the Dark and Wild album, we'd done about 20 music show pre-recordings and then went to a different program where they announced first place. We were told we had to be there, so we went up there live completely out of it. Then it turned out we weren't even candidates for first place, which I think was a big shock.
Wait,
J-Hope's shock
was that the the votes?
Even candidates for first place, which I think was a big shock. J-Hope's shock was not purely due to their performance on the rankings. V tentatively goes into further detail about the situation. It's fine if other teams are named as candidates for first place. We just need to work harder. But at the broadcasting stations, we'd always be the first to say hello and greet everyone, the seniors and the juniors alike. But some people just ignored us or passed right by, or mocked us for not being candidates for top place. After the broadcast, we all got into the van together. Someone was crying, someone was getting really mad, and someone just couldn't speak. That unspeakable disappointment and that tear-jerking emotion was too much. So their first podcast appearance served as some kind of trap. The multiple invitations to the winners' ceremonies also felt like traps, and their first collaborative stage was also a trap. Seniors made fun.
Okay, I do get that now. It's like one of those things where, like, they invite you out, like knowing that you put something into like this tournament, whatever, just for you not to even come. Cause like I say, like if I put out an album, right, and I get invited to the Grammys, I'm under the assumption that. Well, Grammy's not the same because you get nominated before and if you don't win a nominee, that's not crazy. Or something else. Let's say like I'm a Nickelodeon star. I'm a Nickelodeon star. I'm not sure if you guys know about Nickelodeon, it's like a regional thing, but let's say I'm a Nickelodeon star. And they invite me to be at the Nickelodeon event under the assumption that I'm gonna win something. Because they're like, why do you want me to come so bad? Pause. That's not crazy. But they invite me out to the thing, they put the camera on me or whatever, or I'm saying put the camera on them, but like they invite me out, they want me to come so bad, and I lose. It could be like that with anything. It don't got to be Nickelodeon. It could be with anything. Though. You want me to come out so bad, I'm thinking I'm finna win something or something. Because you're like, oh, come to the thing. Because I'm not finna win, I'm not gonna show up. No point. No, I'm wasting my time. But yeah, that's weird. That's very weird.
Traps, and their first collaborative stage was also a trap. Seniors made fun of them in front of the camera and behind the stage. Now it's the turn of the variety shows.
They seem
BTS was
surprised.
finally getting some real recognition in 2015. The fandom was truly growing, so Jungkook had his first solo variety show appearance. Jungkook enthusiastically bought food and drinks for everyone as a gift. However, the cast rejected the food and made fun of Jungkook for buying it. They accused him of giving them leftovers.
My nigga, I'm trying to be nice. Nigga, I ain't gotta give you. Man, you could, man. You can eat a dick. Well, be honest. Like, listen, you like, bro, I would never go somewhere and get somebody to say, like, oh no, I don't want it. It's a nice thing to just take it, even if you don't like the food. You still take it, my nigga. All right, bro, cause he could eat. See, I'm getting me out of body. I'm already talking too much. Let me chill out. Let me not let it aggravate me.
And made fun of Jungkook for buying it. They accused him of giving them leftovers.
아니 새 거예요. 아 진짜 새 거예요.
The cast gave the food back to Jungkook and walked away.
안 받았어. 이 꽃길이 무슨 길이냐? 자,
I think it's getting weird.
아 이거 치워라. 아 이거 뭐 이렇게.
Jungkook seemed shyer than normal the rest of the episode. These are some comments.
That's when you spaz out. But I gave you some food. So you could eat 1,000 dicks, my nigga. If you want to be for real, see, like I'm saying, I'm not gonna let it get me out of body. But it really makes me mad. I'm trying to curse as much. I'm out of body. Let me chill out. Let me breathe. Let me chill out.
아 이거 뭐 이렇게.
Jungkook seemed shyer than normal the rest of the episode. These are some comments about what happened. You're missing the point that it's variety. It is part of variety to be rude. It's Korean humor. Jungkook is not the first or the last to be quote-unquote disrespected on TV. It's variety. Let me repeat. It's Variety. Acting rude is honestly one of the mildest things that could happen on Variety. I honestly wonder how would you guys have survived if this was second generation, where comments on Variety were straight up biting lots of times, and games were physical and taxing. And once
Okay, listen, I know. I just said I'm not gonna get a body. I'm calm, cool, collected. Being rude is a part of like the culture. Like, what if he said something back though? Like, not he wilding? Like, I'm just curious. This is not me getting out of body. This is me genuine curiosity. Like, if he, let's say that, oh, I don't want your food. What if he told you to like, you know what I'm saying, toaster bath? what if he told you to do that? Is he wilding? Because I'm like, it's only wilding when you like when someone disrespects you and you respond with more disrespect. Cause I don't know. I'm just asking. I'm curious.
were physical and taxing. And once again, I need to bring back the topic of this video. In this scenario, Jungkook is the junior. He is showing respect. He is bringing a gift. But the expectation from him is not just to show respect. It's also to accept humiliation, which he did the rest of the episode, showing no complaints. He even urged fans to stop voting for him, as to not offend the rest of the cast. Not long after this incident, BTS was invited to perform at the Busan One Asia Festival 2016. BTS were included in the promotions. ARMYs bought tickets and tuned into the online broadcast. However, at the last minute, the event posted a comment in the online broadcast which said, due to circumstances of the
I do remember this. They never went to detail about this though. Like they talk about how like they promoted an event, whatever. They was like, oh y'all BTS in the event. And they were like last second he hold them. But I'm letting cook. I'm gonna cook.
And posted a comment in the online broadcast which said, due to circumstances of the artist, BTS will not be appearing in today's broadcast. This was a lie. BTS had their makeup, outfits, and microphones ready. Their fans were there in the audience, but the show ended and BTS was completely cut. After the performers left the stage, BTS refused to leave, and they performed their full set in a stage with leftover confetti while no cameras were rolling. This type of fighting attitude as a response to bullying and mistreatment must have really pissed off the industry. Remember, the Big Three didn't create any groups in 2013, so no 2013 group should survive. But BTS was not just surviving, they started to become a real threat to their seniors. And this context is
Disrespectfully,
important
by
to
the way.
understand the future hostility BTS will receive in the industry. BTS started outselling the biggest of the biggest
Oh
groups
my
in
god! Wait, did you see that?
K-pop. So they
Damn! Look at the big shitters. Look at these. Hey, it's crazy.
BTS started outselling the biggest of the biggest groups in K-pop. So the easiest thing was to accuse BTS of everything. Big Three fans accused BTS of the illegal practice of sajegi, which basically means that they were buying their own albums. This was at a time when BTS's label didn't have
Hey, you said I'm rich? you said I got money like that? You think I'm buying 1 million streams, my nigga? Hey, I mean, I'll take it as a compliment. You think I'm rich? You think I got emotion like that? Shit, good looking, bro. See, I ain't even got it like that, but apparently you think I do. So that's good.
basically means that they were buying their own albums. This was at a time when BTS's label didn't have the means to do something like this, especially to the point of outselling the Big Three. Big Three fans accused BTS of mocking the music of Big Three groups when they were just singing along to it. Big Three fans accused BTS of copying multiple Big Three groups, from outfits to common phrases. When BTS received their
Okay. I guess. I mean, it looks like inspiration, if anything, to me. Like, I mean, you got the similar flower thing. I don't think that's similar. Then this thing down here, I mean, they're just wearing jerseys with names on them. Can you claim that as yours? The hot balloon thing. Okay. But this is like normal shit though. Like, they dead ass. I mean, I find it's just inspiration though. I don't think this is plagiarizing. Plagiarizing, if I took your shit, slap my face on it, it's like, oh shit. It's like, oh, I'm claiming it as my own. Okay, it's weird.
big three groups, from outfits to common phrases. When BTS received their first music show win, when they held their own concerts, or had any special moments, Big Three fans joined forces in movements of hate so big that BTS has addressed these campaigns multiple times. Just because BTS started outselling everyone, Big Three fans called award shows customer service and made petitions to the Blue House to investigate BTS and award shows. BTS was brought to court and they of course won their case. They organically outsold.
Duh, nigga. Like, but that because they only looking at the Korean, because everybody in Korea don't fuck with them. So it's like some shit where it's like they only fucking with the other Koreans, so they don't know. They forgot the other part of the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not in Korea. Korea's not. You're not the main character, bro. You're not like it's other. It's a lot of the world still out there, bro. Korea's a very small speck of the world. It's a lot of people out there. So it's weird.
BTS was brought to court and they of course won their case. They organically outsold the Big Three. But many of their fans still believe that for some reason their groups were being sabotaged.
Ooh, hey, listen. I'm watching this next. Hey, I did say, hey, bro, I'm watching this next.
Find these fans today. After all these petitions, BTS is still won major categories at Mama 2017.
Oh my god. Oh my
and
god.
At the award show, a Big Three group cried. If you search for any of these videos, Big Three fans are still convinced in the comments that their favorite group was crying because they were robbed. Some accused BTS of cheating, while others accused the award show of being biased and favoring BTS, ignoring that BTS simply had the biggest year any K-pop group had globally up until that point. Now you may think, who cares about baseless accusations by fans? This is just a fandom thing that went too far. If senior groups would not even acknowledge BTS backstage, do you really think they wouldn't join this hate train as well? The odds really are against them, but that's behind the scenes, so we don't know with certainty. What we know is that after
BTS, you should have called them out in the book. That's where you call niggas out in the book. You know what I'm saying? That's where you spill all the tea. All the tea. I remember I was backstage, there's one dude, so you gotta, hey. I mean, it's respectful not to drop names, but were they respectful to you when you were the little nigga? Were they showing you respect? That's all you gotta ask. Listen, if that was you, would they do the same thing for you? That's all you gotta want. That's the question you gotta ask. If y'all switch positions, would he do that for you? You gotta think about that, bro.
But that's behind the scenes, so we don't know with certainty. What we know is that after the hate campaign started, as always, BTS continued fighting. They performed at
that's my song!
Started, as always, BTS
Blood, sweat, and tears. That's my song, bro.
Continued fighting. They performed at the Gaon Music Chart Awards in February of 2017. During their performance, the organizers at the event showed a very generic no-signal background, but apparently a Big Three artist used it first, specifically a YG artist. A YG stage producer then posted a picture of the background on her Instagram account with the caption, our hard work, and a puzzled emoji.
If anything, like, this is not, I get what they trying to do, but at most, this is inspiration, bro. At most. At most. It is not like this nigga dead ass put no signal on there. Like, they literally got this clip from fucking YouTube, nigga. You probably made your clip. This is from YouTube. I don't know, it's weird.
Insinuating that BTS's stage is YG's hard work. BTS copied them. The family of two of the members of the YG group liked the post, which motivated Big Three fans to accuse BTS even harder. Now, it was not just fan wars. The family and producers of Big Three groups were then involved, and no statement from Big Hit or the award show themselves clarifying that BTS was not in charge of the background could stop it. BTS started 2017 with this terrible situation, but as I've mentioned,
that wasn't even that long ago. Well, 10 years ago. I know, like, it is 2026. So that's a minute ago, but like in reality, that's not that long ago, though. I mean, it is, but it's not like. Nah, it is. Let me shut up. It is.
Their attitude of never letting others stop them finally started paying off. In 2017, BTS became the first Korean group to receive a nomination at the Billboard Music Awards. They attended and won, so that year they had their
Type shit.
American TV debut at the American Music Awards. Now the roles start to shift. The ones with popularity, money, power, and sometimes even seniority are
Excuse me.
BTS. Big three groups were then losing major awards for the first time ever. And despite their losses, they somehow managed to be the big ending performance at award shows, leaving audiences confused as to why the actual biggest group was not getting the biggest stage. But most times, big three groups would simply boycott the shows. If they are not given awards, they are not attending and they are not performing. Sometimes making
You see how the table flip? Like BTS is going to events knowing they finna lose, and you're not getting, bro. If you're not gonna win, you're not gonna. I mean that's fair, but like not as petty though. Like now you're being petty. See that's what I'm saying. When the shoe fit the other guy, that's how you gonna move. Weird.
not given awards, they are not attending and they are not performing, sometimes making their company's juniors protest with them. Now, while at the top, BTS continues choosing to do something I don't know I could do. They choose to forgive. After that, underground rapper turned K-pop idol dissed RM, BTS, and other small rappers. RM met him backstage and they high-five. Although they are not friends, they really do seem fine with each other.
디스하고 하셨고
네.
RM님도 바비님의 의도를 알기 때문에 맞받아서 맞디스 해주고 하면서
네.
재밌는 그림이 나왔는데
그렇죠.
In 2021, BTS
Nah,
was
real
invited
shit. I'd have dissed them back. I'd dissed them back. I've like smoking on your career, nigga. Like, y'all shit not like mine. So I'm gonna drop a little of this and then you're done. That's all you're getting out of me, bro. You get a little two-liner and you're finished. Your career's already done, so it doesn't matter. On the other, I would have seen him backstage. I'd have looked at him. That was it. That's how you gotta do it, though.
받아서 맞디스 해주고 하면서
네.
재밌는 그림이 나왔는데
그렇죠.
In 2021, BTS was invited to the variety show hosted by the comedian who rejected Jungkook's food and made him feel uncomfortable. Jungkook reached out to him privately before the show, and during the actual show, they laughed and hugged.
더 멋있어진 것 같아요, 진짜.
나쁜 표현은 늙었다.
아니, 저는 그렇게 표현한 적이 없습니다. 오늘
기자하기 전에도 제가 문자 드렸어요.
Although his brother added fuel to the fire by liking that plagiarism post, BTS seems to be okay with this singer. Jimin even collaborated with him. TV networks that mistreated BTS are now apologizing. That underground rapper who insulted them in their first podcast appearance asks for forgiveness every couple of years to get some attention because he
Bro, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of funny, bro. Like that, like come on, what happened to pride, bro? If I ain't gonna lie, if I used to dish you and now you up now, low key, I gotta eat the frank. I gotta take it to the chin, and it's like, hey, it's whatever. You up now, I'm down. Hey, that's it.
appearance asks for forgiveness every couple of years to get some attention because he always retracts his apology. And on top of everything, celebrities we thought never had problems with BTS are now jokingly telling the members in their own show that they also disrespected them back in the day. Every year, there's a reconciliation with no real public apology. Having mistreated BTS in the past and being good with them now is almost an achievement. It's something to be jealous of. But what about the feelings?
Oh, so that's like the extra layer that we didn't understand. It was like, oh, like you disrespected them, and now you got like a pod. Okay, I get it.
Of that achievement, it's something to be jealous of. But what about the feelings of that small group crying in their car after being humiliated on TV and behind the scenes time and time again? What about the hundreds of groups being bullied to disbandment because of unprovoked confrontations started by way bigger performers? It's amazing and incredibly mature that the BTS members are continually choosing to forgive and move on, even purposefully hiding the identities of the idols who mocked them in their debut years. But what comes as extremely difficult to
I would never do that, by the way. If I'm famous and you would ditch me back in the day, best believe you're getting cooked. You're getting cooked. I'll be honest. I will not hesitate to name drop. I'll be honest. I'm just being real though. I'm being real.
of the idols who mock them in their debut years. But what comes as extremely difficult to process as fans is the overall feeling that comes with this new performative respect given to BTS. And I'm saying performative because many times this respect comes with this backhanded compliment of I show you respect because you have power, not because I actually respect you as an artist or person. When celebrities talk about BTS, how many times have we heard, how can you say that? Armies are going to kill you. I didn't mean it this way. Please don't come after me.
괜찮겠어요?
좀 모자이크 처리 좀 해주시겠어요?
잠깐만 뭐야? 나 BTS를 진짜 좋아하는데. 나 잠깐만.
Okay, unironically, someone did try to check me in my comment section about this. I mean, obviously, you can leave hate comments. I mean, I'll probably still reply, or I'll delete it. To be honest, I don't really care. But they're like, oh yeah, you gotta watch what you say, about the members making them look bad. I'm like, bro, I just learned about these guys. I'm asking questions. If I say something that's obviously wrong, all you gotta say is like, hey, bro, listen, like that's not how it happened. I'm like, oh shit, you right. It's not shit to admit. I'm ignorant to this, bro. You don't gotta try to fake check me. Like, oh yeah, you say something about the members, like the army's gonna come for you. I'm just like, bro, it's never that serious, bro.
경고했잖아. BTS 선배님 얼굴은 다 외워.
This attitude is not new. Remember that the Big Three rapper didn't diss his actual competition, not because he respected them, but because he was afraid of their power. So when celebrities start showing that they are okay with BTS despite past controversies, they keep highlighting the idea of respect because of power and not because of actual respect. It feels not genuine, and sometimes it's proven to be not genuine. Sometimes apologizing to BTS gives someone attention. It creates jealousy. So how can we even begin to distinguish which one is genuine? And also, should we even think about it? I've noticed that the BTS fandom is very welcoming to anyone who associates with BTS. It doesn't matter if they are famous singers, song producers, backup dancers, or interviewers. This is an
I mean, that is true about me too. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have went on my videos and say, hey, like, you're a weirdo. I mean, some guy did say something like on those lines, but I'm just most of you guys are pretty friendly. So like, I'm new. Y'all telling me stuff like, oh yeah, watch this. They just showing love though. I fuck with that.
Singers, song producers, backup dancers, or interviewers. This is an overall good attitude, but we need to remember that at the end of the day, this is an industry. The mainstream entertainment industry doesn't always have the exact same type of dynamics between juniors and seniors that K-pop has, but the idea of respect because of power and not because of actual respect exists as well. And just because someone working with BTS treats them nicely or compliments them non-stop doesn't mean that they are friends or that they truly like BTS's work. I'm not the one saying this, BTS is. RM said, we run into several kinds of artists overseas. There's the kind who are like, oh, you guys are famous these days. Good job, I guess. Go for it. And seem to look down on us a little. And those who are all business and go, I really want to do a song with you. And then there's a third category of people who are oddly positioned between those two. As an exception to these three categories, RM mentions Chris Martin of Coldplay. And by the way, this is the only friendship BTS has a section for.
I won't lie. I know about Coldplay. I don't know none of the members though. They could be in a lineup. I don't know them niggas. I'll be honest. It's like one of those things for Chase Atlantic. I had no idea that they weren't not emo. Like when you see, I'm not sure if I'm by myself in this experience, but like I'm hearing Chase Atlantic music. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm vibing. You see the looks, he's like, whoa. Like nothing against those guys. I'm just saying they not what I expected them to look like. That's all.
Is Chris Martin of Coldplay. And by the way, this is the only friendship BTS had a section for in their book. Knowing BTS's story, it's normal for fans to highlight the good interactions. It's nice to see that after everything they went through, BTS are finally receiving respect and common decency. But the respectful interactions we see on camera are not always what they look like. And I believe we shouldn't be pressured to thank, celebrate, and follow the other celebrity for being respectful, unless I'm an actual actual fan of their work, I'm not following anyone who says hello to BTS, but that's just me.
That's fair. That's fair. It's like one of those things where like because like they, I mean, if you like let's say BTS meet them, you don't know who they are, and you follow them, that's cool, whatever. I mean, you can do what you want at the end of the day. You don't have to do anything, honestly.
At the end of the day, the BTS members are the ones deciding to move on. They are finally in the position to.
Okay, hold on. They have emotion now. Hold on. I don't know if you guys feel. Let me go back. Hey, Louis Vuitton. Hey, he shitting, bro.
Move on. They are finally in the position to brush off the bad interactions, accept the superficial ones, and forgive the old ones. And one of the reasons they want to move on is because they want to stop juniors and small artists from going through what they went through. BTS never pretends their juniors don't exist. BTS greets everyone around them. BTS doesn't reject their juniors' gifts. They are the ones giving them. BTS gives their juniors encouraging words. Some idols are even surprised that BTS gives their
How you say that? Cassier? Cassier? Is that like an? Well, that's a junior of them, obviously. I don't think I heard of guys though.
juniors encouraging words. Some idols are even surprised that BTS would be kind, which makes me wonder how other seniors interact with their juniors.
근데 정말 놀랐던 게 너무 저희한테 친절하게 해주셔서 제가 너무 감동받았었어요. 저희 무대도 칭찬해 주시고 악수도 하고 그리고.
But what we know for sure is that BTS is purposefully using their seniority and fame to change the experience of junior idols.
아니 선배님이랑 진짜 사실 이렇게 대화할 기회가 없으니까
그냥 말 걸면 되는데.
아 이게 말을 못 걸겠어요. 저도 선배님들한테 다가가기가 좀 어렵다고 해야 되나? 저 사실 너무 긴장하고 왔거든요.
왜요? 그 누구보다도 후배들이 오면 상담을 많이 해주는 편이에요.
I do get his side though, because sometimes like when that's like if I'm, let's say, I guess for example, let's say I'm a well, I guess it's rich I got me, but let's say like I'm like a YouTuber, right? And that's a guy that has like 100K or something. That's a lot more than me, obviously. But like if you kind of like I don't want to approach him and be like kind of weird or something like it's just one of those things where you don't want to like come off as like rude or like bother them or whatever. But that's normal reaction.
왜요? 그 누구보다도 후배들이 오면 상담을 많이 해주는 편이에요.
사실 형한테 너무 감사한 게 그렇게 챙겨주시는 형이 형밖에 없어요. 형한테도 물어봤었어요. 형 왜 그렇게 저희를 챙겨주세요? 약간 형이 우리 아니면 너한테 이런 얘기 누가 해줘?
우리는 선배가 없었잖아.
네.
선배가 없었고 너무 힘들고 근데 우리는 물어볼 때도 없었고 내가 안 챙겨주면 누가 챙겨주지라는 생각이 좀 많았었거든.
사실 이런 선배님이 많이 없다고 생각해요. 찐으로 너무 감사하고 형한테 대인배라고 느껴지는 모먼트가 있잖아요.
So what I'm noticing a trend here is they're not used to being around real niggas. That's what it is. They used to be around fake niggas. So no real niggas being Korean for real? Is BTS the first real niggas? Because that's what it seemed like to me. Like they used to niggas just talking crazy about it or whatever. So they're the only guy that keep it real. Like that's what it seemed like. He wearing Celine? Hey, y'all have emotion down there. You not might be that little.
희강이 얘기했던 대로 나는 그럴 사람이 없었다. 근데 본인은 해주잖아요. 나도 저런 선배가 돼야겠다.
나한테 돌려줄 필요는 없고 후배들한테 이렇게 넘어가면
그냥 공식적으로 하고 싶은 얘기가 그냥 저희는 형들이랑 선배를 뒀잖아요. 당연히 선배님들이 본인들이 입으로 얘기하지 않으시겠지만 진짜 이런 사람들이 없다니까요, 세상에 그냥.
Here's some of the translation of one of the many BTS songs about the dynamic between juniors and seniors and how they want to change it. It could be a strenuous journey. The path I walked may have looked like it's made of flowers, but know that it was a thorny one, with enemies surrounding on all sides. I hope you never forget those who throw flowers onto your path for you. When you're smiling, don't ever forget about those who are crying, because it's your smile that helps them live through the day. When the repetitive schedules erase you, it's okay to feel overwhelmed. It's okay to take a brief rest. Cry out loud when you become to hate the world. When the hands that used to greet you turn into fingers pointed at you. You surviving on snoozes to get closer to your dream. It's okay to rest. Today at least, don't even dream. When you silently show me a faint smile, only then I feel a little relieved. This place is a war zone without gunshots. Your peers are your enemies. The brutal yet beautiful good and evil.
Man, what song is this, by the way? Let me know. I'll listen to the full thing with the beat, whatever. It's not interesting.
Shots. Your peers are your enemies. The brutal yet beautiful good and evil, determined by numbers. When I fail to kill someone else, I become the one to die. Why do I have to kill someone when this scene is not a boxing ring? I hope you never laugh at someone else's misfortune, because you never know if you'll find yourself in the same situation. Behind you, growing a dream while watching me. I'll always be standing, so don't worry too much. If you're afraid of falling, I'll gladly catch you. So don't suffer like I did.
Dream? Oh, it's a video? Oh, shit. Yeah, that was an interesting video, though. I do feel like it was parts where I was ranting, I'll be honest. My apologies. It is stuff like this makes me mad when I get out of body, and then my video get demonetized. That's why I hope it doesn't, though. So I start chilling out towards the end. So maybe they ignore that first part. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't really like shit like that, like bullying in general. Like, this shit pisses me off. It's like a culture thing, like where you feel like you can't do anything. I mean, still, like I said, I know in America, like, bullying still happens. Bullying is still very prevalent. But like, I don't know, it just the culture thing where, like, I feel like it's more. I feel like nowadays it's more like they disrespect you online, but in person, like, they're pussy. I have to be real. I'm not gonna sugarcoat they're pussy. But like in Korea, like they disrespect you straight to your face, which I respected that a little bit. Cause now you get the opportunity for me to spaz it on you. You know what I'm saying? Cause if it's on some shit where it's like, oh, yeah, I put my hand out to shake your hand and you hold my shit, and he but, oh yeah, I'm not shaking your hand. I'm like, all right, that's weird. But then like you keep egging it on, it's on some shit where like now it's like you disrespect me as a person, and when you do that, shoot to 30. Shoot to 30. I'm not sure they got that in Korea. They need to add that into like the respect thing. If I feel like you're disrespecting me, let's go outside and fight for 30 seconds. I'm not sure they do that nowadays in America. America nowadays, everybody got guns and shit now. But back when I was in middle school and shit, like, you had disagreement with somebody, shoot to 30. You fight fight hard as you can for 30 seconds. When it's over, y'all dab each other up. It's done. That's it. Now y'all can be cool. Like, I feel like that's how it should be. Like, after that, like, you can't hold no grudges. If you beat your ass, you get your ass beat. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. I don't know. I feel like that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? But now, obviously, life is not how I want it to be. But I don't know. I did feel like I yapped enough, though. Very interesting video. And yeah, I'm still gonna watch the hardship video. I'm not sure if I'll watch it tonight, though. If I watch tonight, I guess you'll see the upload. If not, you will see it tomorrow for sure. But I don't know. This is a good video, though. I liked it. Like normal. Bora City, you know what I'm saying? Makes the upload. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, I guess that's it. So I guess if you guys want more BTS videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.